Neon lights, neon lights. Dancing with my demons, do the dash me out of sight. Run it up, secure the bag.
Hello and welcome to the SoulInsights podcast. I'm Kyle and Loxton, joined by
Kyle.
And today we've got an open sort of topic.
Yeah, you could say that, I suppose.
We'll chill out again, another sort of session before madness hits again, isn't it? But
so today's topic: who's most likely to? Just between the two of us, we'd like to do this again, where we've got a couple other people on because there's more options at least, and not just me or you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it would be interesting to see how well we know each other, though. I think we know enough each to have banter at least.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
it'll be alright.
Yeah, we'll get some more on. If this goes well, we'll get more on, and we'll have like a group one. It'd be insane.
Yeah.
Right, music recommendation, mate.
Right. Yep. Go for it.
So this music recommendation will be to the SI Pod playlist. It's Oliver Francis, Toxic Paradise.
I don't know what that is.
I don't think you've ever heard of it, but I really like it. The lyrics are really good. It's quite similar bars to what I write. So.
Fair enough.
I quite like it.
I'll have to listen to it sometime then, won't I?
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yes, I will.
I do like it. Right, TV, film, game, mates.
Right, so we've got TV and game. Game we've got two, so do you want TV or game first?
Let's do TV.
The Simpsons.
What? New season?
Really? Season 34 has started releasing, I believe, weekly episodes.
Oh, insane.
It might be that it's in America. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't really look into it. But there's new episodes of The Simpsons coming out. So
I wonder if they've got new characters in, because I know they've taken some out, haven't they, now? They're like Apu's gone, hasn't he?
Oh, he went ages ago.
I know, but I don't know if they recently got rid of another one.
I don't know, really.
But I don't know. Maybe they might add a new character. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. So let's just quickly go on. Last week's was Andor, so that's now streaming on Disney+.
Oh,
so
yeah, I saw a trailer for that, yes.
It's
like you said the same actor who does Rogue One, isn't it? What you said?
I think so, yeah.
Pilot dude, I think. No, yeah, he was in Rogue One.
Poe Dameron. Is that what it is?
No, he is in a Star Wars, I think.
It's the actor that's playing Joel in the Last of Us TV show. It's him.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Simpsons season 34. So yeah, just go and watch it. I don't think I've watched season 33. So season 32 is the highest one that's on Disney+.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. It's one of my favourite programs, to be honest. Childhood.
It is good.
Favourite, to be honest. Channel 4 days, isn't it?
Yeah.
6 o'clock. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Simpsons.
Exactly. Right, two games. One of them I only figured out about today, and it's a bit weird. So do you want weird or normal?
Weird.
Atari 50.
What?
Exactly. So Atari 50, the anniversary celebration, it's on PS4 and PS5 and Xbox standard. It releases on the 11th of November, so it's not actually out yet. It's just I found out about it today. I think it just got realised. So there's over 100.
Like a little collection.
Over 100, a collection of over 100 Atari games.
Like a McDonald's demo disc.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember them back in the day?
Like the PS1 Mini.
Yeah.
Then they bought that and I pre-installed games on.
The
So
Sega
it's like that.
collection.
The Sega Mega Drive collection, yeah. So I suppose it's like that. I haven't really seen much about this. I just saw this got announced today as well. Or maybe not announced.
Oh, right.
It got announced recently because, when this comes out. But
that'd be retro gamers.
Cool. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool, won't it? Something different to experience.
Wonder if any of them's
for us,
co-op.
I don't think we've played Atari. It won't be online, I don't
Couch
expect,
co-op?
will it? But couch co-op.
Yeah, back in the day. That's still the best thing about gaming.
Exactly.
Need to bring it back.
And the other one, I'm literally just going to say the name and we'll move on. FIFA 23.
Which I thought there wasn't going to be another one.
Yeah, this is the last. This is the last of that FIFA franchise.
Funny thing about that, they got the woman scan, wasn't it?
What?
The woman was being scanned, and the comments were like, "I hope the back was scanned as well."
I think it's Alicia Lehmann, the Aston Villa player who was, maybe still is, I don't know, dating Douglas Luiz from the Aston Villa man's team.
And everyone says hopefully it's like a full body scan rather than just a face scan.
Baby got back.
God's sake.
So yeah, that's out. When this podcast comes out, it'll be on early access.
Will it?
Yes.
Do you reckon you'll play it?
30th of September release, I believe.
Normally, who's front cover?
Huh?
Who's front cover?
The Mbappe and I don't know her name, but one of the ladies' Chelsea players.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know her name.
Like international player.
She probably is, yeah. But
so.
It's really going to annoy me now that I don't know her name.
Obviously, PayPal though, isn't it?
And PayPal, yeah, exactly, yeah. Samantha Kerr.
Okay.
That's a Chelsea ladies
I
player.
know the face. But
But yeah, so that'll be out. I won't get it. To be honest, FIFA's done my head in since FIFA 20.
What was the last one? We played the last one, haven't we? Maguire up front.
Yeah, we
Just for
played
jokes,
22
wasn't
for a
it?
little
Didn't play
bit because it
very
was
long,
free
did
on
we?
PS Plus.
Yeah, but Ultimate
So-
Team and that we haven't played since
No.
like 13, has it? So I didn't really play
I'll
that.
probably, in that sense, get FIFA 23 if it comes on Game Pass.
Yeah.
And then I'll just download it just to play like casually. I'll go on seasons or whatever, but I can't be asked to like proper get into it.
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
So. Anyway, right, next. So we are on to the word, I believe.
Oh yeah, the book. So it's from Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows by John Koenig. I chose chapter 4 this week. It's faces in a crowd catching glimpses of humanity from a distance, and the word is Kenaway.
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 K.
Oh yeah, good start.
E.
Yeah.
N.
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
W.
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
Y.
Yes.
Well, that was easy, wasn't it?
Yes. Reminds me of Assassin's Creed, to be honest. Yeah. So the word is. I think there's a black flag. I think it's called Kenway or something.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah, you got it right. So it's a long thing. Wait, one sec. Clear the lungs.
Cough that came a prize.
The longing to see how other people live their lives when they're not in public, wishing you could tune into the raw feed of another human existence in all its messiness and solitude, shimmying in place while brushing their teeth, squabbling over where to put the shoes, talking out their problems on solitary commutes, if only to give you something to compare your own life against and figure out whether you're bizarrely normal or normally bizarre. So it's like being a fly on the wall in someone else's life, isn't it?
I went straight over my head. I
A
can't say I
lot
was
of it's
paying
to
attention.
do with gossip. Would you like to be on a fly on the wall with someone who know you do gossip about you?
Oh, yeah, it'd be banter.
Yeah, I
wouldn't it?
know there's certain people would be interesting to be a fly on the
Yeah.
wall with. Like, I wonder if I ever appear in topic conversation in
Yeah.
that person's thing.
And then you
but-
don't, and you just feel shit about yourself
I
because you're
think
like,
that sounds, yeah,
I
probably.
thought they were going to mention me and like be obsessed with me, but they actually couldn't give a shit.
Well, it's like when
about
someone
me
say
and
like
don't
at the
mention
funeral, who's actually going to cry, shed
Yeah.
a tear, like it'd be like zero. But
who's going to show up.
like you said,
No
yeah,
one.
like imagine someone tuned into my life, I'd just be like bizarre anyway, isn't it? So
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
What's
yeah,
this
it's just
person
fully
doing with his
fucked.
life,
Yeah,
isn't
exactly. It just this podcast sums it up.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's basically just the longing to see how other people live their lives. Like, are you kind of just like anyone else living a life? Would you feel like you're so different, isn't it, compared to someone else? The way how you
Nice.
view things.
The way how I view things, Kyle Pilkington.
Yeah.
I mean, life in general is more like bog standard, I'd say. Like, I'm not that fussed about like,
It's a bit like-
standing out necessarily. Like, you're more fussed about kind of standing out in society, aren't you? Whereas I'm kind of like, I don't really care. If it happens, it happens, but I don't really care that much.
I know one person said, if you don't make any noise, how does anyone know you exist anyway? Isn't it? Which is quite a
But
good
then-
quote. I like that. It depends if you want to make noise.
It depends if you want to be known for
Yeah.
something. It depends if you're happy to just have
Yeah.
live your little like bog standard life and
I know
you're
some-
happy about it. So.
Some people would say like it's rich and fame, isn't it? You'd probably just get the rich. Like the fame can chill, to be fair.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You
Yeah.
just get the success of it.
Yeah,
but
just
I
have
know
the money.
the direction that we would want to go, well, I would want to go personally in music, is it's got to go in the public eye anyway to get your support.
Yeah, exactly. You have to become that public figure, and you have to
Yeah.
become essentially well known and famous, don't you, for it to be anything.
Which, in a way, it'd be quite interesting, to be
Good
honest.
voice break there.
Yeah, exactly. It went right up
Yeah,
there. But yeah, that's do you
Right.
reckon easy enough word?
I think so. Yeah.
Just trying to see what other people's
Yeah.
lives are like. You probably don't give a shit, though, do you?
Don't
Do I
give a
really
shit
need
what
to-
other people think or what other
Cheated.
people's existences are.
what they
Just
think of you or anything?
Everybody can get
Rather
on with
than
what they want, and you can chat shit about whoever you want. I'm not some snowflake little pussy ass
Exactly.
bitch.
Everyone's
going to
know what you're going to do anyway. Life of introvert.
Life of an
It's going to be on the
introvert.
galleries
Yeah,
everywhere,
exactly,
isn't
yeah.
it? They're going to know what your life's about anyway.
Exactly, just a madness scene, and I couldn't give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
Right, on to the main topic.
Yeah.
So
Who
we
is most
are.
likely to
Yes, who's most likely to
suck them
sell
in?
their soul for a butt plug?
Was that your question?
No.
Oh.
But I reckon it's you.
I've already sold it to a butt plug, isn't it?
Oh, fair enough.
No, I'm
fair enough,
joking.
Nope,
I
so.
had no soul to sell. No,
Oh,
I'd
okay.
gone, isn't it? So
Exactly.
sold it to that.
You're looking into the soul. That's why it's soul insights, because you're having an
Exactly.
insight into the soul.
And it's just a butt plug in a black room.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Right, so who is most likely to jump off a moving train? To jump off a cliff? To jump out a plane?
You to end it all.
To end it all, basically. Who is most likely to just end it all?
You.
You?
Me?
Yeah.
I'll do it for the jokes.
If I've
You
not
do-
made anything of my life by the time I'm 35, I'm ending it all.
Yeah.
Quote from Chiron and Loxton.
33 actually. You gotta get it right.
It's even better. Does that not explain the situation? Like,
Yeah. It will go. Yeah, like you say, because by the time you hit your 30s, I feel like it's just past what you want to do. So what's the point? If you haven't done anything,
I felt like that when I hit 21. Life just went downhill.
what's the point in lingering around if you haven't got a family in that?
What's the point in being a fly on the wall?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you may as well just
fair
be a
enough.
fly on
Yeah,
the
exactly.
windshield, isn't it?
Yeah, just. Oh, that's the little thing. What's the last part of a fly to hit the windshield?
It's wings.
Its ass when it goes through its mouth.
Jumping off a train. I feel like we could do it in a music video. So I feel like it would be
Oh,
me
no.
anyway.
Yeah, so the context of this is jump off a moving train
For
to kill
suicide.
yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Maybe me.
There you go, exactly. I knew we'd get there eventually.
Yeah.
Right, your turn.
As long as it's fatal. Right, okay. Most likely to go on Love Island.
Obviously, it's me.
Come on,
I mean,
yeah.
look at me. Fine specimen here. No, clearly you.
Yeah, it's top
You've
rated
even talked
concert.
about it. You want to go on there. I know you do.
It was like say via Castor more little buddy, but I thought it'd just be jokes. I thought, I might as well say it because I know you'd just sigh, wouldn't you? You'd just like, that's bullshit.
For fuck's sake.
Imagine if you appeared next season, you saw my mug on it.
Yeah, like you don't say anything, and all of
Yeah.
a sudden the cast gets announced, and it's like, what the fuck is he
Well,
doing
you're in control
there?
of my socials if I ever go on anyway, so
Yeah,
you'll be
that's
looking
why
at
I
all the
want.
hate
That's why I
comments that
want
I
you
get.
to go on.
Yeah.
Exactly. I want to see abuse.
Yeah, exactly.
Pure abuse that's aimed to make
Do you
you
reckon
kill
I should
yourself.
apply? I should just apply
Yeah.
next season just to see.
Yeah, do it.
If I ever went on it, I said, I'm
Yeah.
putting you in charge of the socials. I know one of them says, like, you have to get your family on Love Island. Like, one part of the series, I think, they says, it's time to meet the parents. But no one wants to come on the show. So I said, can I get my mate on? Just get you on. Just Carl Pilkington, a straight face on TV. And they go,
Life of an introvert on TV. Yeah.
The girl was like, what do you think then? You're just... Gonna give a fuck.
It's like, I'm a Barbie girl.
Oh, my day. Yeah, exactly.
Life is plastic, like your fanny.
Oh, Jesus. We'll just get cancelled.
Yeah,
I don't think
exactly.
we'd be
We
trusted
actually
on that
would,
show,
wouldn't we? Yeah.
So,
Right. Most likely to die first if you were in a horror film.
Oh, that's what I had, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I think you'd say it'd be me again. Because I'm too oblivious.
I think it's the whole point. Like somebody be chasing you, and you'd be like, "Oh, that'd be a cool place for a music video,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?" And then you'd get your head
Walk up to
slashed
it,
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you see like Michael Myers walking to you with a knife, you just be like...
You'd be like,
"What's
"Oh
this?"
wow, how cool is that?"
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, come at me, bro," kind of thing, wouldn't you? Like,
I wouldn't
I'd
run
have more
away.
sense. I'd be paying more attention to my surroundings, so I'd be more aware of what's happening. You'd be out of it, wouldn't you?
I think, no...
You'd make the stupidest choices as well. Like you'd be like, "Oh, let's go into this room,"
well,
and then you'd
until
fall through the floor and land on like a fucking spike or something.
Until dawn, I kept everyone alive. I got some cool choices.
Yes, because you're obsessed with PlayStations and platinums. Am I wrong
But
there?
I guess in a
Who's
real
most
thing...
likely to sit down on PlayStation all day, every day?
But I
Byron.
feel like if you went to a trapdoor and you heard a noise, I would open it. Even if I get decapitated, like, let's.
To be honest, I'd open it as well.
I feel like, like you said, you're more aware. I'm more oblivious. It's like the Chicago security situation.
Yeah.
You've noticed that there's a hazard there. I haven't even clocked it, and I've just walked through, and he said that, mate, there's a booby trap there. And by the time you said it, like in Saw, I'm already impaled in the floor, like, sick, mate.
You're already impaled in the floor, and you just look up to me and go, "Thanks for that."
Yeah, so thanks
Yeah.
for the warning. So I did say it about 20 times. You just
Exactly.
fucking listen,
Yeah.
you dickhead.
Oh, fuck me.
So I feel like, that, or Alien, it's just like, let's get a quick selfie first. before
Yeah,
I-
exactly.
I get
Like Lil Mayo.
yeah, the little aliens injected into me or something.
Right.
Yeah, like Lil Mayo, yeah.
Yeah. Go on then.
Right, most likely to spend all their money on something stupid.
Oh, see, I had this, but on clothes. On
Not
something
clothes,
stupid. I think it's me.
I feel like if I get you in the right setting, I feel like you could spend it on something mad that you would regret. So that technically is something stupid, isn't it?
Right, so no context. Prague.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you ran with it, isn't it? I feel like you could have spent a lot in one night. Vegas, I reckon you might.
Yeah. But it's even like, right, simple things. So when I go to Taunton with Ashley, it's chaos. So what happens? We go up. Oh, I end up buying a PS4. We go up. Oh, I ended up buying an Xbox. We go up. Oh, I buy PSVR. Like, all it took for him, the most recent was the Xbox Series S, was literally, he said, so you're going to buy an Xbox? And I was like, okay.
Well, you have a car
Literally,
as
that was
well,
it.
isn't it? I could just say, do you want to buy that car?
I
might just say it.
nearly spunked 15 grand on a car at once. Like, just on like a standard car, not on like finance or anything like that. Like, just literally, that car looks cool, and I almost bought it.
But I don't know, that might not
starts.
necessarily be something stupid though. At least there's a car, like.
I know, but then it's
Something
to the point of, do you
stupid.
need to spend? Yeah, but you know I work.
Well,
Like,
lap dances aren't stupid, are they? They're
who
useful.
spent money on them?
They're useful. Strippers are useful.
Prostitutes are useful.
Fuck it out. Right, yeah, okay. Let's move on, shall we?
Okay. So it's kind of, I suppose, plays into that of the whole like prostitute and all that thing at the end.
Yeah,
but
sick.
most likely to embarrass themselves in public.
It takes a lot for me to get embarrassed, I think. Because like you said, I'm oblivious
Okay, so
anyway.
if you're taking somebody's
You could get embarrassed a
level
lot
of
easier.
embarrassment, like how easily it is for them to get embarrassed,
You.
it's me.
Yeah.
But you're the one that's more likely to do something that's
Stupid.
universally more embarrassing. Like you do, like you're walking and you're just 180 on the spot and you couldn't give a flying fuck,
No.
could you?
No.
Like I'll feel awkward about it.
Yeah.
Like you're like, I've got to walk past people that I've just overtaken because I've gone the wrong way, and you'll just be like, yeah, fuck it, just turn around and keep on walking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Gives a fuck about them.
Exactly. So for a universal level of embarrassment, it's you, but for a personal
Actual
level of
feeling
embarrassment, it's
embarrassed.
me.
Yeah, I don't. See, I wouldn't even know what makes me embarrassed. There would be something. Like what you say, getting caught out and everyone pointing at you in a club, maybe you just feel a bit weird, like on edge.
Like somebody
what?
pulls your pants and your
That's
underwear
fine,
down,
isn't it?
like, and you just stood there in the
Brace it.
street with your dick
BDE.
out. Yeah, I think you'd have a different sense of self-security.
someone pulled my trousers
if
down
it
in
actually
public-
happened, if it actually happened, you'd feel differently than you're saying right now.
I wouldn't feel as grim as what you'd feel. I don't think. I'm alright. Like
I just remember James in school. Somebody pulled his trousers down and his pants came down with it.
sock.
In school.
Yeah, school might be a bit
Good.
bad, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know. It's hard, that one. I feel it'd be you, the embarrassment, because you'd feel embarrassed a lot easier. I
Yeah.
could make you feel a lot more awkward. Than
Well,
what
yeah,
I'd
I've about everything really. But
feel.
then
I'll show you up in one of the clubs in Vegas. I'll see how
quite a lot-
embarrassed I can get you.
quite a lot of stuff is kind of like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's more when it's about me, I get a bit more embarrassed. But when it's like more like general stuff, I'm just like, yeah, who gives a fuck? Like,
Just hanging
Or
around
like
with us for a while, mate. That's
something
why.
happens.
It's rubbing off on you.
like like a child will fall over in the street, and there's people like, or people that will get embarrassed for laughing, and there's me that bursts out laughing
For God's sake.
in the airport.
Oh,
And
yeah,
that kid just full on
Oh
smacked his
my
head off the
God.
floor. We both turned around because we were like, nah, we cannot be looking
Yeah,
at
but
that.
I
We
closed my
will
eyes,
laugh.
and as soon as I opened them, I saw the kid go, and I
Yeah.
just closed them again. I was like, I didn't see that.
I just saw
Nah.
out of the corner of my eye just the head bounce off the floor.
I couldn't.
It's that sound as well, like slapping sounds.
It's that silence they do when they smack the ground because they know they fucked it, and then that little cry after.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the 10 seconds and they're deciding,
Mm.
do I want to cry
It's
or
that
not?
shock, like what
Yeah.
just happened?
Right.
Right. Okay. Most likely to get too drunk at pre-drinks.
You?
You have as well, though, haven't you?
Yeah, I know I have, but you're more likely to. For your fucking whines.
Most likely to get too drunk.
Exactly. If you're bringing up Ibiza, it happened to me on the last night, but I was fully aware of what was happening. You got in the taxi on one night. You didn't have a fucking clue, did you? You didn't have a Scooby.
Yeah, there's been other stories where I've had like free washing up bowls off girls' houses and stuff because we were meant to go out and I got too drunk at the house and passed out in the garden and things. But that was
So it's
about
you, obviously.
Yeah, but I know there's some that you have as well. Free drinks fucked it before a night out.
Do you know the most fucked it?
What?
It's not neither of us. It's James.
Oh, he's gone. Yeah, he got caught up, wasn't it?
Yeah, he came late. He turns up. He drinks half a bottle of vodka. And then we were trying not to get him to jump in front of cars and jumping in bushes.
Mm.
And he went out in his walking boots for a night
Yeah.
out.
Passed out at the kebab
Yeah.
shop, wasn't it? Something.
Exactly. And then he was trying to fill me up. Sorry, James. Sorry to stitch you up.
But there's yeah, I don't know. We haven't had too many nights out together, to be fair. So we need to get.
No,
a few
and I
more on
think
the
when
go,
it
isn't
happens, neither of us get severely fucked. I've been worse off.
I mean, Ali's witnessed like.
and you've been
states
worse
that,
off, not around us.
Yeah.
I've been worse off around other people, and you've been worse off
Well, it's
around
only
other
recently
people. But
we've
around
probably
each
met
other,
and done stuff, but then
Oh, yeah,
we've been
exactly.
every time we're out doing stuff, it's work related. So you kind of want to have some sense about you.
yeah.
It's only really like
Ibiza was the first
party
time that we
sort of
weren't
stuff.
like, and I suppose
Chilled out a
Tomorrowland,
bit.
but Tomorrowland first night was banter, wasn't
Oh
it,
yeah,
actually?
yeah.
But other than that, we've not like,
Not too mad.
there's not been the necessity
Yeah.
to actually get absolutely slaughtered, is there?
But then we got down with Vegas. I mean, Vegas is.
See, I don't even think we'll get that bad, because I think if you're going in like casinos and stuff, you still want to be a bit more aware, because we're not going to want to get absolutely fucked and blow 10 grand.
Yeah.
Or do we?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See what happens. But I don't know. It'd be funny if me and you went into some real bad situations at the same night. Me and you both just were like,
I think
that night
I
is
think we
jokes.
will. I think Amsterdam's going to be the worst for it.
Yeah. Because we haven't thought too much. There's a few things that's work related for Amsterdam, but some of us we're keen for the nightlife.
Yeah, exactly.
There. So me and you will send ourselves,
Yeah,
I think.
It's Amsterdam, so I mean,
What happens there stays there.
I was just going to say it's just a madness anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yes, there is that as well. So the Amsterdam podcast after this will probably be 2 minutes long.
Well, we'll have someone else hopefully on as well, so you might be a witness.
Yeah, and he'll
to
have,
what's
he'll have
going
nothing
on.
to say either, because
Yeah.
he can't say anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that anything's going to happen.
But yeah, I like, and to say something else on that, pre-drinks sometimes can actually be the better part of the night, depending where you go. I actually really like
And
the
depending on
pre-drinks.
who you end up out with.
Depending on how the night turns out as
Yeah.
well. It could be a lot of factors, but the pre-drinks it's all your mates, especially on holiday. I really like the vibe that it gives out.
Yeah, you
I
know
love
that you're
it.
all together for
Yeah,
that bit.
so
As soon
good.
as you go out, you start losing people.
Yeah, well,
So-
what we've seen, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Like you turn up, there was 7 of us went to the club, and by the end of it, there was 4 of us.
Yeah,
'cause
on
3
the
of them were
way
just
to it was
pissed off,
insane
yeah.
though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But then
exactly,
it just
yeah,
gets
but-
mad, obviously, at the club. But yeah,
Right. Who is most likely to get in a fight?
you
Yes. So the only reason that you say me...
straight off the bat, I don't get in fights.
No, but the only reason you have to say me is because nobody fucking approaches you and nobody does anything. You're in a crowd, nobody barges into you.
No.
What happened at Tomorrowland? Some
dude
dude raised fists to me, didn't
Yeah,
he? He just stood there like this.
He didn't even do anything.
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't gonna do anything, was he?
I don't think.
And
he was,
realistically,
really.
if he did, we would have both just laid into him.
Yeah, just tapped him on the shoulder like we.
For legal reasons, no, we would not have.
But like you said, yeah, just tapped him on the shoulder, just going, "You sure you want to go down this road?"
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what are you going to do? Like, you're off your head, you're high as fuck. You're not going to do anything. You're not even going to make
Yeah.
a dent. Like,
But even like, again, I don't think we've been on too many nights out to see confrontation, though, is it? I mean,
no,
there's been,
well, no.
I don't even think I've had close calls, to be honest.
No,
one's
I haven't.
touch wood. I don't really want to,
No.
to be honest. I don't feel the need that my energy that I try and give out wouldn't want to be a punchable face.
Even
energy.
like,
You know what I
school,
mean?
even pick school times. Nothing
Yeah.
happened, did it? There was
Not
one incident
really.
with me taking piss out of somebody, and he punched me in the face, and I laughed because it was a
And
shit
then I
punch.
took the piss out of him 2
And then he
seconds
took the
later.
piss out of him 2 seconds later, and nothing happens. Even
Yeah.
though that's when you wore your trousers around your nipples.
Yeah, I still do now, to be fair.
He went the opposite way. People used to wear it halfway down their ass, but he wore them halfway up his chest.
Exactly. God, I don't want to get pegged.
Fair enough. Right. On to the next one.
But yeah, get a fight, I think. And you learn fighting, so at least you kind of know how to
Yeah, I
defend
know
yourself.
know what I'm doing. Yeah, if somebody approaches me, I'll slap the shit
No.
out of them.
Apple picking, remember that? Jokes.
Yeah, it was
Lit
jokes.
story.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
one of the coolest jobs we ever did. Apple picking.
Just no. Apple picker. Apple picker.
Right, okay. Should I go a bit saucy or one?
Oh, so we've reached the saucy top. Oh, it's the
I
saucy
don't know,
place.
it's the
Technically,
next one of
mine moves
mine.
that way as well.
Okay. Most likely to get caught having sex in public.
I think it's you.
What? Nah, you. You do more madness than me.
So the whole point there is caught.
Caught.
Yeah.
Oh, caught.
Caught.
Mm.
You'll be more oblivious, as we keep on saying, about it. I'd be more
I'll
cautious
do more
about
extravagant
it.
positions, is it?
Not even that.
Swinging
You'd probably
around.
go into the middle of the fucking road and just start dicking down on someone.
Like Blitz. Grinding on someone to get the electricity charge on
Yeah,
the horse race.
I was going to say on the horse racetrack, isn't it? On the horse
Yeah,
racetrack, yeah.
God's sake.
I think you'd be the one more likely to get caught.
Maybe caught, yeah.
If it was the question who's most likely to do something mad in public, then it might be the other way around.
Mm.
But get caught, it's you.
Yeah, okay.
It has to be, yeah.
Caught, yeah.
On to the next. Right, mine's not actually, but I suppose mine's, yeah. Who is most likely to be detained or arrested for being intoxicated and disorderly?
You.
Why?
Because you'd just be like, just headbutt a police car or something, wouldn't you, when you see it?
I don't think I would.
You think I would be drunk and disorderly?
I suppose you'd just be in a ditch dead, wouldn't you?
Yeah, keep to myself, isn't
exactly.
it?
Yeah.
I guess drunk and disorderly, like, you're interfering with people, aren't you? Is that what you getting, like, approached for, like, being harassing?
Like harassing people,
Yeah.
pissing in public, being like
pissing in public.
being like a disturbance, let's say, being a menace to society. I can see why you'd say me, because I get quite loud and obnoxious, to be honest. But I don't think I'd go as far as to causing like trouble necessarily. It's difficult to say because I don't think either of us would really.
Yeah.
I just feel like you're the one that gets more like out of it. So that's why
Get
it
out of
happened.
situations, that'd be fine.
No, as in you're more
Out
like
of
your brain.
sobriety.
Your brain is more inside your arse than mine is.
Yeah.
So you're more likely to do something that's stupid enough to get you caught for something.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Maybe ask that question again, maybe in 10 years, and we'll see. I reckon if something will
Ask that
happen.
question again in December.
What, Vegas? We ain't coming back
After
from
Amsterdam and Vegas.
that. Drunk and disorderly in Vegas.
Who gets arrested the most?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'd be more keen for doing something random, I think, if someone told me to do something.
Right.
Do you
Yeah.
reckon on a night out it says I'll do this, and I think I probably would do something, random. Not necessarily like to cause grief on people,
No, just
but random.
to be shits and giggles.
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it,
yeah.
really.
So, okay. Most likely to have a one night stand.
You.
Because you're the relationship type, aren't you? Oh, couple.
I wouldn't have said it because of that. I'd just say, I suppose my mind goes more that way.
I guess, like we said last one, you're not necessarily as much of a party goer anyway, is it? I mean,
I don't go out looking for a situation.
compared to some people we've met up with, I'm not like that either, though, isn't
No.
it? You know, some people,
Yeah, no,
their sole purpose is
yeah.
really to find that.
So, in Ibiza, going out with you, or
We just let the night
going out
run,
with
don't
like
we?
the group of us.
Yeah.
So say the four lads. So me, you, and the two others.
Yeah.
You knew what I'm talking about there. We were
Chilling.
just be there. Let's just have fun. If something happens, it happens.
Yeah, exactly.
And the other two were
look for
let's
it, yeah.
actively look for something
Girls
to fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough, like, that's what some
Yeah,
blokes
it's just
are like,
lifestyle,
isn't it?
isn't it? Like,
Especially in Ibiza, like, it's probably more accommodating
Yeah.
that style as well. I personally would feel like I haven't got too much confidence to do that.
no, I don't go up and talk to people.
But
so.
I would have enough confidence to say you fall into a situation and you can
Yeah.
run with it,
So if
rather
somebody
than
comes up to
actively go
you-
to a group of girls who you can see they're enjoying themselves. Why the fuck they want me to appear just to like fucking go? "Who the
Why do they want
fuck
this
off,
lanky
mate."
prick to be?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like that part of it. But I mean, once the ice is broken and stuff, I feel like you could run with it absolutely fine there. I feel like you can get a connection well quick.
Yeah, but it's like you said to me in Ibiza, and you said to, I can't remember who you said it to, but you said, oh yeah, don't be surprised if Kyle's like pissed off in a minute because like something's happened.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it was in High. You said it.
Oh, was it?
You might have said it to.
I can't remember. Again, I can't remember. Mate.
I don't know. Anyway,
You might be
but-
pissed off because it's like people pushing in that, isn't it? Like the patience.
Oh no,
kind
as
of
in
went
like
out
I've disappeared with someone. That's what you meant.
Oh right. But
You
yeah,
were
you
like,
could-
I won't be surprised. Kyle will be the first one to be gone.
But me and you are similar. I've had some situations like snowbox going. If you get like grabbed out of nowhere, you run with it. I
Yeah.
guess, and I guess you're very similar to me
Yeah.
in that sense, isn't it? If you had your arm pulled, you run with it. You wouldn't just be like, "What the fuck? I'm getting assaulted or something."
I'd much rather somebody come to me. Because
Fantasies.
otherwise nothing will
I think
happen.
everyone
Because
would love
I
that.
won't go to somebody.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But I guess the more nights out would have, like, the more you probably build up and be like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I say that Amsterdam and Vegas run, I imagine you'd see. But we don't. You don't actively look for that.
No,
you just
it's
fall
just,
into
if
it.
it happens, it happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I guess.
Right. Who is most likely to engage in a naughty game of truth or dare?
That's close, I think. Me and you are very similar, I think, on that.
Yeah. So my
Sober as well. I think doing truth or dare, easy. I play a
my
game of
stance is
it. Like a
I
naughty
don't
game of it,
care.
like a spicy game of it. or
Yeah.
just a
So
normal-
like your dares are like get naked. I don't know, get naked and run through the street, or like
Oh, maybe you more then.
start like tossing that person off, or
What?
not necessarily that,
Ian.
but like that would be the girl's option for a guy.
Oh
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
So a naughty game, so like crude stuff, let's say. So like nude stuff or like
If it's drinking
naughty,
involved, I
dirty
think
stuff.
I feel a lot more in the flow of it. I think, isn't it? I think you'd probably be much more wild to do the random dares though.
Yeah,
Maybe.
so and the truths as well.
I would second think some dares. I think more than you. I'd think.
Yeah,
about
I'd just
them
do
more.
it.
Yeah. So
I'm
I'd say maybe
more,
you then for the sake.
I'm more to the point of fuck it.
But truth, I wouldn't hold back more on the truth, but you wouldn't hold back more on the dare. I think. I would say the truth a lot
probably,
quicker.
Yeah.
But you would do the dare a lot quicker.
Yeah.
I think. So.
But I feel like you probably, some situations you probably wouldn't do the dare. Like you'd pussy out.
Yeah.
Whereas with the truth, I'd just... it'd
sardine dive off that cliff and you're just like... By the time you
Fuck
finish the sentence, you've gone.
Sardine dive off and then you're like, there's a cliff next to me. They must mean that. Fuck it.
Yeah. No, I feel like it's similar. Like they said, like the truth or dare. I'm the truth
exactly,
side.
Yeah.
I would just say it straight up. It doesn't matter if you get slapped for saying it's truth, isn't it?
No, does it? Yeah, exactly.
Can't hide from the truth.
Yeah.
Can't hide from the truth. Yeah, okay.
You can hide from the truth.
So, yeah, ready?
Go on.
Who is most likely to forget to text back?
You.
We just leave it like that, shall we? You're quite good at texting, so it's probably me.
Yeah, but in all fairness, in the past few days, I have kind of left
You're
people
quite
for
good at,
like a couple of days.
Ghosting people and not saying, you're not forgetting though. You're quite good at just seeing it and just not fucking bothering.
So I can think like somebody will message me and I think I really can't be asked.
Yeah.
And then like 4 days later, I think I'll message that person back now. Whereas you'd completely forget.
I would
wouldn't
generally
you?
forget.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's like with Snapchat. I don't really talk on that anymore. I mean, that's back in the day, isn't it? But that would have been.
Yeah,
the
we
worst
just send each other raging 40-mile-an-hour driving.
Oh yeah,
don't we? So that's all we do.
But like, if you had a conversation, you've left it for days, and then you look at it, and it's like the carry on from that. I'm like, I generally don't know what.
You
we
can't
just
remember
were
what was
speaking
said.
about.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why I don't really like Snap.
Yeah.
But
No, I generally would reply. I'd reply to everything, even if it doesn't necessarily warrant a reply. I'd end up
would you always like the last
something.
word in a convo then?
Probably.
Like you would always like to be the last person to just end
Not
it.
necessarily. It's just it seems like I end up being. I'm the person that gets left on red.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So you'll have a conversation, and if the conversation's not going anywhere, I'll end up saying something else, and then the conversation will end. Like it'll end on me essentially then, because I didn't need to say that. It could have ended on them, but I've said something.
I think if I'm thinking about it now, I was just saying that I would probably carry on the conversation more if someone spoke to me as well. If I'm always the one starting combos, I get a bit bored then because it's like,
yeah, but you never. It's like, how do I just randomly start a conversation with this person that maybe I haven't spoke to in like a year or something? It's like you'd rather they just message you. It's easier, isn't it?
But if you feel like you're always giving out the energy, you're always the one asking or doing it, I can't be asked then. It's just like, well,
exactly.
You're not feeling it back.
When it's like you're asking questions and all they're doing is answering.
Yeah.
It's like, can you ask me something?
Can
or can you
converse, please?
Can you like say something else? Can you tell me like a story or tell me a situation or something? I don't know.
Actually, like a normal conversation, isn't it? And then that's why I quite like the face-to-face then, because then you can't hide from that.
So saying that, I currently have 255 unread messages on WhatsApp.
Oh yeah, on that group.
So, well, yeah. So there you go. See, replying's useless, isn't it? Because I do not reply in that. I just leave it. I can't be asked.
Yeah.
Can't be asked to read 200 messages when I finish work.
But yeah, most likely to forget. Yeah, me, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. You're doing one or am I run?
Right. No, if I go. Who's most likely to search for sex jobs?
Me.
Yeah, because you'd end up on OnlyFans or something, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I've been asked to be a what job is it?
A rent boy?
A naturist cleaner. You clean someone's house butt naked.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And they can do what they want with you, I think, whilst you're cleaning their house. It's an older client. What's another one? The butlers in the buff thing. Even though I'm not buff.
He's even got a list.
But that's certain.
So you were prepared for this question?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, and butlers.
It's you.
The bottomless butlers or whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be quite fun to do. Like you do like the hen pies. Apparently some mad shit goes down like in those jobs, and yeah, I think that'd be
something like
I don't know again if I had the confidence to do that.
It'd be jokes to do it, like
A
say
stripper.
stripper, or like I suppose it's kind of a sex job, isn't it?
I feel going back then to one of the other ones, the Love Island thing. There's a task that they do. I don't know if I mentioned it to you.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Where they sit down, isn't it? And they have the heart rate monitor, and then you have to see who makes someone's heart rate. That would be my most fun challenge in the villa. I would be well fun to do that.
Fucking Love Islands. Right, move
Just
on.
grind on some girl.
Love
Like,
Island,
let's go. Let's get this heart rate
exactly.
going, shall we? But apply for sex jobs. Yeah.
Right.
We'll see how far, like down in the dumps I find myself. Is it? See my OnlyFans.
Exactly.
Even though
right, you've got 2 more to do.
2 more. What?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
How many more have you got?
I've got 4. Can we just quickly run
Right,
with them, shall we?
quick. Yeah, go on. Quicker, because we've rambled for a lot of them.
Most likely to marry someone they just met, you, in Vegas. Most likely to lose their phone on a night out, me.
Okay, so marrying somebody in Vegas. I'm not actively going out looking to marry someone in Vegas.
You'll end up...
I don't want it to happen, but
Elvis,
if it happens, it happens. Yeah, Elvis impersonator.
Fuck marrying anyone. Most likely to lose their phone on a night out.
Yeah, it's you. I've only
seen my phone.
I've only ever had one situation where I've
lost my phone.
I say lost my phone, and that was at a friend's house. Apparently, I gave it to somebody and said, "Can you look after this?" And then I was panicking, looking like I had no recollection. Like I didn't give a shit about my phone at all. And then I woke up in the morning and I was like, "Fuck, where's my phone?"
Oh, okay.
Whereas normally I'm patting my pockets like, "Oh my god, where is it?" kind of thing. Like I have to have it on me. It has to be there. So yeah, it's easily you because you just go oblivious to everything.
Well, I have lost my phone. It was the iPhone 6. I think that was the festival A&E visit. Because I was found in a ditch and they handed in my phone there, but I lost my shoe. I lost my I've lost a lot of stuff that night, so my dignity was still
dignity. Yeah, exactly.
Virginity, man. But virginity.
Right, I'll go for 1, and then you've got the last 2. So, who's most likely to join a nudist colony? You.
For the content.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you'd be asking me to come along and make a music video.
Nudist
porn up music video, yeah.
Have you ever been on a nudist beach before?
Yes, but not nude.
See, I haven't been on one, so I don't know if I'd feel the urge to strip.
I've been on a nudist beach.
I don't know.
Non-intentionally. I didn't mean to be on there. We just went on there and then realised, and we were like, okay, we'll leave now, kind of thing.
You didn't want to
not
just chill?
nude.
Like in Cornwall, chilling on I say, would you be body confident enough if you went in to do it, you wouldn't want to? You'd feel uncomfortable just fully stripped and naked.
No, I'd do it. It's one of them situations where if you're not around anybody you know, I think you're fine. But if you're around people you know, it's a bit more reserved.
What about modelling for an artist's shot? So a load of students want to paint you naked.
Yeah, no, that'd be weird.
You wouldn't like that?
I don't think so.
There was a job going the other day, I think, for something like that.
How much does it pay?
Yeah, it was a little bit, but you're kind of there for a while. But
yeah, you're just standing there butt naked. Like, what if it gets cold and your dick shrivels up, and then just like they draw like a fucking.
Well, hopefully they painted it before it's done. Enlarge
they
it.
They paint the potential,
exactly,
not what's on show. Anyway,
right. Most likely to ditch their friends to flirt with a stranger. Me and you are quite close knit, I think, when we're going out anyway,
so.
But I reckon
neither of us.
I wouldn't necessarily say I'd ditch you, but I'd make you aware that I'm like, okay, I'm going off.
Well, no, but it's like, yeah, exactly. To ditch to go flirt with a stranger. It's like neither of us would go to a stranger and start doing it, would we? Only if they approached us in that sense.
Yeah, I guess.
So I don't really know how you'd answer that one.
Ditch to flirt, but then if things like progressed and then you went off, you're not necessarily ditching though, because I'd let you know that, like, okay,
exactly. You'd probably be like, I want to go off this person.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, are you all right? Yeah. I said, oh yeah, okay, I'll be fine. Whatever. Like, I'll go back, or I'll go back to the hotel, or I'll stay out, or whatever. It's fine.
I have been known as a group. Like, I have vanished on a night out and appeared hours later with a group of people.
Yeah, that's what I'm always worried about when we go out, thinking, he's just gonna literally 5 minutes in, he's gonna disappear. Yeah.
I have vanished, and then So
yeah.
I might. But it wouldn't be my intention just to ditch you, like to chase some girl. Like,
just to chase skirt.
It's not my Right.
Anyway,
oh, that's it. Yeah, because my one was the horror film one, mate. Actually.
Oh,
so
okay.
Which we did.
Right, we've still got more to do, actually, haven't we? This is why.
That's pretty cool, but we'll try and do a group one in the future.
Yeah, group one will be more banter, and we'll probably have to do less because there's going to be more discussion.
Yeah, a lot more. Yeah, stories as well, like linked to it for sure.
Right. Is it jokes and facts next?
No, new music.
New music. I couldn't remember which way around we do it.
It was quite quiet. It's a bit mad next week, but we'll run with it now. Stormzy, Mel made me do it. I think that's the Jose Mourinho in the video.
Jose Mourinho in that video, so that's pretty cool. And technically he's in the song as well because his voice comes in at
that. So sick.
So, yep, next.
Khaled, Satellite, the 1975, All I Need to Hear, Fred Again, Blue, Better With Time, Prodigy, Georgia Smith, 10 Kane Row, Ian Dior, Saddest Soundtrack, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Eddie, Kid Cudi, T.Y. $, Willing to Trust, Milky Chance, Troubled Man, Mike Posner, I'm Not Dead Yet, and D-Block Europe's Project Lap 5.
Good.
One of the biggest is D-Block Europe, I think.
I don't even know who that is. So.
I don't particularly follow their music too much, but they're well known in the UK scene.
Stormzy.
And Stormzy, with Jose.
Stormzy with Jose.
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, you can't really complain, can you?
So yeah, tune in next time though, 'cause there's a lot of new drops.
Yeah,
big
exactly.
Drops. So.
Right. Shit or banter joke first?
Let's do banter, mate. Let's do it.
Okay, start off on a good one.
We'll end on the shit.
What part of a vegetable can't you eat? Can't.
Don't know.
The wheelchair.
Oh my days. Wow.
I mean, yeah, savage kind of thing, isn't it? So-
Wow.
Okay, let's go a bit more normal.
Wow.
Where do you learn to make a banana split?
Where?
Sunday school. See what I mean about a shit one, yeah?
Fuck's sake.
Fact is a bit mad when you think about it. It's a bit mad at first, but then when you think about it, it's like, okay, that makes a bit more sense.
Okay.
The average number of deaths per person is more than one. Do you understand why?
Average number of deaths per person is more than one. Because pregnant women die?
No.
So that's 2 kills in one, isn't it?
You've actually got personal experience from this.
You can die twice.
Exactly. You can die and get resuscitated, can't you? So technically you die. So technically everybody is going to die once.
Yes.
Some people will experience it multiple times.
If you've had a heart attack as well when you recover, technically
Christian
you died.
Eriksen. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. He's died on the football pitch for Denmark. So,
Drink
Yeah.
too much alcohol.
yeah. But nobody can die less than one times. I mean, you can not be dead.
So that kind of
But-
shits on you only live once.
It does, doesn't it? So, yeah.
Because you can live multiple times if you're a boss in it and you've got
Yeah.
decent
Or
healthcare
there's-
service in
So
your country.
there's something, I can't remember, I don't know what it's called. There's actually a film about it where people purposely are flatliners.
Oh, that rings a bell.
Yeah,
I think I might have
where
seen
they flatline, so they die. They lower their heart rate to a point where they're dead, so they can experience the afterlife
that.
and then get resuscitated. But the film, go and watch it because it's quite cool. The film fucks it, basically. That's all I say about it, like, in case you want to watch it.
Speaking of the afterlife, then, do you believe in that? We'll end on that. Deep. If you go, what happens to your body, your soul? Gone.
When you die, you are reborn.
Logic waiting room. I reckon you go in a waiting room. You get given a ticket number, like Beetlejuice, and then you have to wait to be
Okay,
called
so yeah,
by the
it does.
receptionist, purgatory receptionist.
So, okay, so wait, no, so that's waiting room of logic is the person who dies is every person to ever exist. That is what that person is.
Right.
So he is every single
Yeah.
person ever. So
Yeah.
every person he's ever slept with means he slept with himself. Anybody he's ever killed means he's killed himself
one.
because he was that other person whilst he was this part. He was person number one and person number two. Person one killed number two kind of thing. But when he gets to the waiting room, because there's so little time spent there, he forgets about it and forgets about the past life.
Yeah.
So my way of looking at it is you die and you become somebody else or something else, and obviously you've got no recollection of
Well, it's just
what
starting
was.
life or just in the middle of its life.
No, starting life to a point where obviously you remember, like you start to
Or animal or
remember.
anything. Just
Yeah,
any
so you
living
could be a
organism.
squirrel that's just been born, kind of thing. But in that sense, it doesn't necessarily need to be at the same time
I feel like it'd be more
as you
fun
died.
like
So,
that.
like, if I died right now,
Yeah.
I'd be reborn at this exact second of this day. Like, no, I might be born
Somewhere.
300 years in the future.
Oh, okay. See what you mean.
Just
Which I
depends
feel-
on the multiverse theory and the time theory and all that, doesn't it?
I feel like it'd be more fun because I wouldn't want to be a soul looking over your other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just crack on and do your own thing, isn't it? Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, you had your memories with that
Yeah.
person. Crack
Just
on.
be born again,
Yeah.
essentially, isn't it?
I feel like it's like a bit like reincarnation a little bit then. Your
Yeah.
theory, isn't it? Which is obviously...
Yeah, it is. And then obviously you have no recollection of what you were, just what you are.
But that reincarnation is obviously if you're good, then you'll be something better in your next life. If
Yeah.
you've been a dickhead...
I mean, it's
you'll be-
possible. If you're a dickhead, you might become like a fucking
Shit.
slug.
Yeah, that's the reincarnation.
Yeah. But if you're lit, you could become Margot's husband.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, but you said you'd never get married, so
Yeah,
you fucked it on that one.
fuck that.
So, yes, we'll leave it there. Socials quickly.
Yeah, so find us on all the streaming platforms under the SoulInsights podcast. Leave us a rating and review if you so desire. The socials, Twitter, SI Index, TikTok, the Soul Insights Index, Instagram, the Soul Insights Index, and YouTube.
Soul Insights.
Boom.
Boom.
But I hope you enjoyed it. It was quite fun actually.
It was. It was a bit different than I was expecting, to be honest. I didn't really know what I was thinking it was be.
I think the more we go out and do random memories and experiences, you probably have more banter, like things that you could reference,
and like would you rathers and like stuff like that will become, because it's like there's more things to like link in with it and think
when
about,
it's not so serious work
happen.
related all the time, isn't it? Which eventually like it will grow to do that, isn't it? Especially if we start doing gigs and stuff, you'll probably see some mad scenes. So
but so hopefully the next one you hear will be Amsterdam.
'Cause we will be in Amsterdam, possibly flatlined.
So you might never hear from us again. This might be it.
Amsterdam.
So in that case, thanks for tuning in and thanks for listening to us before we died.
And toodaloo. I'll see you in the waiting room, mate.
I'll see you in the waiting room.
What ticket number are you? 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69.
420.